welcome back to Lord Fenton Anime Plays Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. I'm your host Lord Fenton, in part 8 of Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 walkthrough video. We're finally exploring Olympus. As always, everyone, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games like this. Do not forget that notification bell to be updated much more. In the last video, we explored the iron mines. That was fun, so we took the long walk back to Olympus. Now, this time, we're going to show the note off to the gatekeeper that's near us, and we'll talk to many people of Olympus. Also, we're going to do some treasure hunting as well, too. Let's not waste any more time and find that gatekeeper. Make sure you have the note with you. I'm going to leave the gears behind. I'll pick that up in the next episode or before it. So, let's go ahead and speak with this guy. Well, have you brought the signed note I told you to bring? Yes, I did. Helped out 3 good people. You've got a note. Let me see it to make sure the signatures are in order. Okay. He takes the paper from you and examines it thoroughly. I see that you've got Sherman's signature. That counts as 1. He's in our party. See, he's waving to you. Yeah, you should have seen him. Ah, yes, Yellen's signature is perfectly acceptable. Okay, let's go ahead and see if he likes this one. Major Dupre's signature will do nicely. There's 3. It seems that your paperwork is in order. It's good to see that there are more normal people like us instead of those loonies like at the Lyceum settlement. Okay, interesting. Now let's go ahead and get that information withheld a few videos ago, since we're basically one of you. Okay, that's the loonies. I think it's Seagull. Yep. He is the leader of our settlement. I suggest that you go and speak to him at once. You will find him in the secluded buildings at the northwest corner of the settlement. Okay, thanks for the information. I think that's about it from him, so let's say bye. Farewell, Lord Fenton. Should you wish to speak to me again, I shall be here. Okay, he changed his tune. Anyways, welcome to the settlement of Olympus, city or town, where you get the treasure hunt stuff for free. Seriously, we're allowed to take anything that is not locked down. So let's go ahead and go in this building. Do not loot anything until you talk to Miss Curie. You see a plain, slightly plump European woman. Bonjour, it is very good to meet you. Bonjour back to you too. Pardon moi, my English is not too good. I am very involved in my research, so be not offended if my attention does not seem fully upon you. Okay, fair enough. But pay attention to her, seriously. Upon our arrival, I soon discovered that the planet was containing a large amount of a specific reactive rock. Okay, radioactive rock, I get it. It seems that it is quite plenty. No, abundance. Or abundant. Still, I'm making it more fun. It seems to radiate energy which may be harnessed for various uses. Oh boy. We've seen that somewhere before. Yes, radiate, I know. I shall call it radium. Yes, that is a good name for it. I shall use that name. Alright. Interesting. Okay, what's your name? I would be pleased if you call me Madam Curie. I like to take the name of my fiancée, whom I miss very much. Now, she gave you a hint about these radioactive rocks, so I'll explain about that in a bit. I am continuing my studies in physics and to aid in our escape from this planet in whatever way is possible. Oh, that is good to know. Hopefully we could all get out of here in one piece. I think that is it. Oh, wow, Lord Fenton, perhaps we shall speak again soon. Alright, everyone, this is going to be important. Listen up. First of all, you want to equip the tongs on your character. Don't take the rock without it. So, once the tongs are equipped, you can safely take it since it's radium. And it's radioactive. So, let's go ahead and grab the lead. Don't forget the lead box. Use the lead box to store your radium in. There you go. That's what we'll go ahead and do. I'll probably have to move that to someone else like Dibs. But still, any radium you get from here on out, that person should be the keeper of radium. I might have one of the 2 pistol holders go ahead and do that from now on. I probably should have him as well use a, I should say, rifle. It's probably a good idea. I'll do some changes in the next episode though. But for now, we're done in this room. Well, we're almost done, but we're going to go ahead and just search a bit more. We're doing some treasure hunting. Since this is one of the Worlds of Ultima games, we get this treasure hunt wherever we want. without, of course, any karma losses. Yeah, you heard that right. Yeah, we get to do just that. So let's check. Okay, nothing else is there. She don't mind because we're doing this for a good cause. We're all trying to escape from Mars. I'm going to have Sherman go ahead and grab that as well, too. Let's go ahead and check that out. Okay, move oil to there. We'll have the lead box for radium only. So we're done here. Let's go ahead and do some more treasure hunting. And yeah, get everything that is not locked down. Seriously, get everything. Now let's see, what is this? Oh, wow. Okay, good. There's a person here who's guarding something. You see a haggard man with a faraway stare. Oh, man, look at the dude. State your business, sir. You notice his eyes are red from crying. Oh, man, what happened to you? What's your name? Legat Anton Cousard. Or Collard. He shakes your hand in a peculiar way. Okay. And he goes, are you a Mason, sir? No, I'm not. Probably a Freemason. Well, no harm in asking, I suppose. So what's your job? Seagull makes me guard the dream machine. He looks towards Olympus Mons. But I wish I could search for my brother. Perhaps you could help me. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that. So let's go ahead and type in some stuff. And then, yeah, we'll do dream. I am sorry. I can't let you in, sir. It's smashed beyond repair. Anyway, yeah, okay. He pauses as if a new thought had just occurred to him. He continues in a lower tone of voice. All right, let's be secret about it. But I am very worried about my brother. If you can find him for me, I will let you in to see what machine despite Siegel's orders. Oh, wow, I like that. Let's talk about that brother of yours. Yes, my brother, Gene, he is missing. We'll do that next time. We gotta explore here first. I was ordered to guard the machine, but Gene was sent to find iron ore in the Olympus mines. And I believe they're near here as well, too. So Siegel's looking for iron. That's interesting. Someone should look for Gene, but most of everyone is afraid to. Ah, don't worry. He looks at you. Hopefully, maybe you. No, you wouldn't be interested, but perhaps. You might not be afraid. Could you look for Gene for me? We'll hit yes. We'll hit Y. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew you there would be someone who would help me. All right, that is good. So we got a quest. Now, what we're going to go ahead and do is do some more treasure hunting. Oh, wow. Man, there's 2 rooms full of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get the good doctor. Go do this for me. All right, that's some denim jeans, but I think his wool clothing is the best to keep us warm. All right, there's some more tools and a machete. I'll have to remember that. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. Yeah, let's do that, and then go ahead and look again. Nothing at all. And there's a basket. I'll have to remember that. We'll move everything else in the crate. Let's go ahead and do this. And there you go. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and have, I think Nellie's a good idea to, or I'll just move all that and have Nellie pick the clothing. Okay, nothing else there, so there's a crappy hat. And let's grab that. Nellie, it's your turn. You're about to get some new clothing. No more of this dress stuff. You're going to have to survive because Mars is a harsh environment. Okay, let's go ahead and look into that. Oh, wow, there's a good shirt for her. We'll grab some jeans. Yeah, you're going to wear some jeans for now until, of course, you know, we get something better. We'll get wool. And also, we'll get rid of that cloak thing. In fact, we're going to drop both of your dresses. Yeah, we're going to put you some survival gear. All right. Ooh, good. This is good for her. This is like the best, I think, armor for her to get. So I'm going to go ahead and drop that over there. I'm going to grab this as well. Ooh, thigh boots. Those are real nice. And they're better. I think she has that too. I'm sure my main character needs that. Yes, he does. So I'm going to go ahead and put the riding boots somewhere else. And let's see. Let's go ahead and give the dibs. I'm checking him real quick. Okay, let's see. I think Sherman needs it. Yeah, I'm just going around tossing all this stuff. And let's go ahead and drop that there. Yeah, this is like what you have to do with these Ultimate 6 engine games is that. I'm going to have Nellie take the basket. I'll move the silk scarf. That hat's totally useless. And she's going to take the bag. So she's going to carry the carpet bags for our party. Now let's go ahead and use that and search that again. Nothing at all. This is perfectly legal here. Seriously, it is. We'll move the flower over this direction. There you go. And we'll move that. Okay. Come on. You're killing me. All right, let's get out of this one. Let's go this way. Let's check it out. Oh, good. We got some ammunition. I think Sherman needs some, or whoever. I'll just mess around with that. Dillinger. Okay, we'll put everything else there. We'll grab the pistol rounds. And I'm going to go ahead and look real quick. Let's see. There's 25 of them. You can hit enter and they'll be saying 25. And I'm going to go ahead and give that to the good doctor. I'll take the matches. I know I'm going to use those big time. There you have that as well. So let's see. Backpack. All right, Dibs. You got yourself a backpack. Or a little, I think, a shoulder pack. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, that is useless. Whole bunch of candlesticks. And let's look at that. I don't see anything else is there. Berries. I think I'm going to have Sherman hold on to those. Yeah, you're going to be also our backup guy. You're going to be our wizard. So I'm going to go ahead and move some stuff around for him. And there you go. We'll put all the berries there. I don't know what they are, but I'll have to probably test them off screen. And then restore the game after I test each and every one of them. I'll do that in the future, but for now we'll just go ahead and store it. So we have another person carrying the berries. So he's backup until I feel like I don't need that no more. Let's move that there. Let's go ahead and check this out. Yeah, this is perfectly legal. Okay, nothing but torches. We don't need that. Let's check the keg. Okay, we cannot tap the cask. That's fine. Now, there should be another building to the north. Okay, nothing there on that one. And we'll go ahead and talk to this person inside. Now, let's see who this person is. You see a dapper gentleman. Okay, he does look very familiar. How do you do? I'll have to ask you to speak up. My hearing isn't very good. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, we'll try speak up, but not like really obnoxious. Hearing. Yes, I had an accident as a youth that severely damaged my hearing. Over the years, it has grown worse and worse. Now I have difficulty hearing anything at all. Man, dude, that sucks for you. Seriously. So let's go ahead and ask your name. Edison Thomas Alva Edison. He points to his ear. Speak up. Oh, man, the Edison. Oh, we're in for a treat. We meet so many famous people. What's your job? I am an inventor by trade. I have been ever daring to find some means of restoring the power to our settlement in case it is necessary to finish the construction of our space cannon. Okay, we need to get the power. That's really important, so we can all get out of here. Now, let's talk about that power. They've got those blasted towers up as though they be able to broadcast electricity just like that whippersnapper Tesla keeps saying. Oh, yeah, they had a rivalry, the father of electricity and Tesla. We know Edison won that battle. But he's crazy and the towers don't work. He told him. He chuckles, obviously pleased with himself. Yeah, just do it, dude. Just laugh it up. Besides, Tesla gave us a protection question. I'm on your side now. Blasted things are somewhere over the north of Argyle. Peary's seen them. Towers, yes, the big ones scare about the planet. They are meant to broadcast power from a central station. I'm sure of it. Okay, good. You gave me information, possibly a quest to do. Possibly the main quest. Power the planet up. Gotcha. Besides, we know it's bridge powered up too. There are also certain devices that operate by power stored in radium, but they are much less common. Okay. We have to be careful with radium. It's radioactive. You know, those towers and all that power beam about the place is probably the very thing that destroyed the Martians. Oh boy. I like your theory. That's why we haven't seen any Pauls yet. Tower. Oh, okay. I accidentally typed tower. Towers. Okay, there you go. Okay. Oh, that's the same thing as before, so I'm just trying to see if there's any other answers there. And let's see here. Devices and radium. Okay, let's talk about devices. Yes, the Martians have built some truly fascinating machines. I could nearly spend my entire life trying to understand how they operate. Oh, I understand. You're the father of electricity. You want to see how they work and such. Indeed, the Dream Machine stands out as one of the most unusual that we've encountered. Let's talk about that Dream Machine. His eyes light up as he speaks. Okay, he's really happy. It was quite beautiful and was full of mystery. I spent as much time trying to determine exactly how it functioned as I could. Then some a-hole destroyed the machine. Yeah, I know, I hate that. Alas, I was unable to complete any serious study before Mr. Siegel had it destroyed. It was utterly unusable now. Yeah. So, in other words, it got wrecked. It's just sitting over there in the building with the fountains out front, just moldering away. A shame it is, a real shame. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's talk about study. Yes, I've learned very little. I was able to fathom the wiring of the control panels that sit next to the machine, but how the machine is able to interact with the thoughts of a living being is beyond me. Oh yeah, that's some strange stuff. Let's talk about control. It functions on a simple arrangement of relays and switches. In fact, the design is elegant and simplistic enough that almost any of the panels like those found in the underground machine areas could be wired to. Oh man, you could jerry-rig it. So we got to bring something like that and you could jerry-rig that for us. That's good. You're going to be very useful. Okay, let's see here. Simplistic. Underground machine areas could be wired function as an original. I'm very sure that I saw one down in the underground access tunnel right here in Olympus. You might check down there to find one. Good to know. If you bring one of those back to me, I'll try to rewire it for you so it'll work on a dream machine. Okay, that is very good to know. Radium, let's talk about that. You should go and talk with Madame Curie about that. I'm not a chemist. Okay, fair enough. You're a father of electricity. Good day, Fenton. Thank you for being patient with my poor hearing. If you need, please come talk to me at any time. Yes, I will. I hate to do this to you, dude, but we're going to have to treasure hunt your house. Yeah, you're saying, why is that, Fenton? Well, here's the deal. We need supplies. Okay, let's see here. That's nothing there. And, okay, cannot be used, so I have to look. Okay, let's see what we found. Oh, that's some interesting stuff. We do need the bag. That's about it. So let's go ahead and try and move all that over. And yeah, we'll move it west. So let's keep on moving it there. There you go. We just need the bag. So that's about it. We're going to talk to his neighbor, though, next, though. His neighbor does have something to say. It is related, by the way, you guessed it, to the canals. Yeah, this is the person I was talking about, some videos about the empty canals and such. And this guy knows about it. You see a man dressed in a garb of a seaman. Okay, he's a sailor. Well, back in the day, looking like that. He starts as if interrupted from slumber. Hey, what? What do you want? He glazes at you, wearily eyed. I'm sorry I had to wake you up. What's your name? Captain Trippet, ex-merchant marine, at your service. I'm Lord Fenton. Nice to meet you. Back on Earth, I worked as a sailor in the merchant marine. I was recruited by Mr. Lowell to operate the canal barges. Okay, so there's a problem. There's no water on Mars. Seems at the time like it might be interesting work. It's been a dry and dusty couple of years, though. Yeah, no water on Mars, no boat going. Without any water in the canals, my job consists of sitting on my duff and sleeping. So you sleep your butt off because you have no work. Great. He glances forlornly out at the sand. They must have been used as a means of transportation, but with no water to fill the canals, they're not much more than ravines. Yeah, that's why we call the canal walls. He sighs, God, how I wish I stayed in Chicago. He looks at you enviously. Yeah, Chicago's a good place. It's not dangerous. There's no one named Al Capone, honest. I bet it was green when you left. Ah, well, maybe I'll get back there someday. Water, well, I'm no engineer, but there must have been some method for making and storing water. Okay, making and storing water. Could be the Martians melted the ice caps for a source of water, but I guess whatever system they use must not be working, or there still be water in the canals. Okay, that's a problem, no water. Talk about the systems. If there was a system to melt the ice caps, it would probably be located near one of the poles. Maybe I'll start working again soon. I suppose part of the problem might be the lack of power, but we... Okay, and let's go ahead and do it. Let's see here. But we... Okay, and there you go. Haven't found any way to get it to work. And he pause thinks for a moment. You know, Admiral Peary just got back from exploring near the North Pole not too long ago. Maybe you should ask him if he saw anything up there. Okay, that's a good idea. Good day, my friend. Hopefully you'll safe in your travels. You know what we're gonna have to do to you next, right, dude? Yeah, treasure hunting. I'm gonna have the good doctor take some rifles as well. Let's go have him grab that, and let's see what else is there. Nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and get another bag. I'm gonna put that treasure map in there. So I'm gonna start putting certain things in there that I no longer need. So this way my inventory doesn't get really cluttered up. It's been cluttered up lately. So there. Okay, we're done with that. So let's look at the book. Let's see what it says. Oh, all right. That's just some interesting stuff. Okay. Oh, manners, discipline, and yeah, I'm not a manner person. Besides, I robbed the dude's house while I was in the house. That's not manners. No. Wait, that's not robbery. That's treasure hunting. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. It's treasure hunting. And that looks like it is a greenhouse and nothing there. Okay, the neighbor must be over on the eastern side of this greenhouse. So probably a good idea to speak with him as well too. And then we'll go inside and treasure hunt his house. Yeah, we'll get some more free stuff. You heard me right on that. Now let's see who this person is. You see a seasoned looking man. He looks like a real explorer. He strides forward to greet you. How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet someone who shares the spirit of exploration. Oh, you saw Sherman in the party. That's good. Let's talk about exploration, shall we? I want to hear what you have to say about that. His eyes shine at the mention of the word. Ah, what a thrill, eh? You know I can think of nothing more fulfilling than discovering the secrets held by those places previously unknown. Explore the unknown, see what you could find, see what you could discover. Cool stuff. He turns to look north and says, I haven't even been to see the polar ice cap north of here. It is not unlike our own Arctic regions on Earth, but without the proper equipment, I'm afraid that my explorations only scratch the surface. Don't worry, we're just going to go ahead and just wing it. I did in the last Ultima game somewhat. Well, actually, yeah, I winged it on exploring many places. So let's hear him out about the ice cap. Although I was not able to go far into that territory, I did notice that the ice seemed to be irregular, almost sculpture in its formation. From what I saw, I'm certain that the Martians used the ice as a source of... Alright, let's see what it says. Water! Ooh, that's one way to get water. That's weird. So he turns to face you saying, yes, I would wager that water was produced by melting the ice caps. The volume of water would also easily fill the canal system. However, it isn't, so something's wrong there. So let's go talk about your name. Robert E. Peary. My friends call me Bert, and I wish you would too. Okay, Bert. Let's go and talk about your job, Bert. Since our arrival on Mars, I have been utilizing my talents in civil engineering to make our stay more comfortable. Oh, that's good to know, Bert. I like your helping in that. That's right, he gestures about pointing out the features of the building you are in. Oh, wow, it's a nice building. I have been employed for quite some time by the U.S. Navy as a civil engineer. When we landed, one of my first concerns was to ensure that the buildings used in the settlement were of sturdy construction. I have also been examining the canals and bridges that are scattered about the planet. Let's talk about those bridges. Their mechanical construction seems quite unusual. If there were any power to operate them, I would like very much to study their design and use. Yeah, we're working on that, but we got to help people here first. Let's talk about that power. It would be interesting to examine the workings of the planet with the power on. There are many things, things whose function we can only guess without the power to run them. So yeah, in other words, everybody tell me, get the power on. I saw some towers over by McLaughlin Crater that looked like they were built to harness energy. Let's see, that would be about the coordinates 8 north, 14 west. There are some individual towers like them dotted around the countryside, but those are grouped together like a control center. Yeah, that's interesting. There are also the bridges, of course, the buildings with the tubes coming up into them, which we cannot enter without power. Okay, you tell me we need power, please. No doubt about it. Travel would be easier with the power on, and access to certain areas is impossible without. Okay, let's talk about those buildings. Because they are located near the major cities, I surmise they are either a transportation system or a communication system. I cannot tell which without a closer inspection, of course. I wish you could come with us, but I think we're full on the party. There are 4 buildings. The one that's near Argyle is 34S 64W. The one near Helios is 34S 72E. The one that's near Elysium is 31N 112E. And the one here is Olympus is south of the city at 0. And then, of course, 109 West. Thank you for that. That's a lot of information. Farewell, Bert, and you've been really helpful. Now, since you are really helpful, we're going to treasure hunt your house. All right, there's some rifle stuff. Oh, this is good. All right, who's up? Okay, Spectre, you're going to grab that. And we'll have to switch that out. Yeah, you're getting upgraded, dude. You've been really helpful lately. So that means Nellie might have to. I might have to change her job in the future. Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? Good old doctor, you're going to grab this. You're going to wear that. You grab the boots. Yeah, you're getting upgraded, dude. Let's go ahead and drop this somewhere. Let's see, where do I drop it? And there you go. And let's go ahead and grab that, put that in there. And now we're going to get you some very nice clothing. So the park is much more warmer, so I'm going to go ahead and give all the stuff to this guy, then Sherman. And yeah, this is for a good cause, everyone. Seriously, it is for a good cause. For all of us to survive. Okay. That's interesting. So the only thing I have to look for is Sherman. And okay, let's go ahead and drop the pants for Nellie. We don't need any extra ones. Yeah, there you go. It's back in the treasure chest. And that's a good shot, Nellie. And dibs. Okay, we'll go ahead and let's see here. We'll drop a few things like this. Throw it in there. And throw all this in there, and that's it. So what we'll go ahead and do next is I think the person in the next room is a very famous person. Not going to spoil it. But I'm going to enjoy this one as well, too. We're going to raid this person's room afterwards, as always. Well, actually, it's treasure hunting, not raiding. Seriously, it's treasure hunting. Now, this person is, I think, right there, exactly. Oh, we raided his room. You see a broad-shouldered man with an equally broad grin. He grips your hand a bit too firmly and pumps it up and down vigorously. He looks very presidential. I say, good day there. Quite pleasant to meet you. Quite. Nice to meet you. Seriously, sir. So we're going to call him sir for now. What's your name? Commissioner Theodore Roosevelt. I usually am dressed as TR. However, okay, we'll call you Teddy. Seriously, he's one of the president of the United States. We're not going to tell him in his face. Here on Mars, my duties as a police official are, as you may imagine, reduced. Yeah, that sucks. Nonetheless, I am still in the business of solving crimes. I can help you with that. In fact, I believe I know who was the culprit that sabotaged our 1893 expedition and caused Mr. Lowell's space can to discharge prematurely. Oh, you're working on that, so we could team up. Sabotage. Okay, let's talk about that, Teddy. I am positive that the Russian holy man Rasputin was the fiend that did this act. Yeah, that Rasputin's a troublemaker. I have been able to collect samples of fingerprints in the original expedition's ship. Oh, good. Let's go ahead and get that. I have endeared to reveal the identity of the person who left this incriminating evidence. All right, so we just need their fingerprints. I also believe that one of Rasputin's troublemakers was behind the destruction of the reflectors used to communicate with Earth. Okay, he has help. So let's talk about Rasputin. I'm sure he's the one responsible for launching the space cannon a day earlier than planned and trapping us on Mars. His claim was that visions had driven him to commit his foul deed, but that excuse in no manner absolves him from his crimes and facing justice. Yeah, we gotta bring justice to him. It's one of the virtues. What's your job? Okay, let's go ahead and talk about expedition or sabotage. I forgot to talk about the fingerprints. Let's go talk about those fingerprints. He folds his hand behind his back and his voice takes on a tone of an instructor. Yes, quite the technique of lifting the fingerprints is a recent addition to the field of criminology developed by Jean Vauchet of Argentina. Oh, well, that's a smart person from there. No two sets of prints are the same, which proves undeniable evidence of a person's involvement. Okay, let's talk about those prints. I have been getting a set of prints from everyone in our settlement and anyone else who will agree, leaving their prints on file. I got gloves on, so we do it when we steal. Treasure hunt. Would you allow me to record your fingerprints as well? Sure. Let me take these gloves off. He grins and says, good, I shall be prepared in a moment. He takes a small pad of ink and a sheet of fine paper and sets them out, taking your hand, and he presses each finger onto the ink pad, then rolls your finger onto the white paper, leaving a mark. Yeah, so basically he's fingerprinting you, just like if you got caught by the popo. Yeah, oh, wow, and he puts the equipment away and places among the records. So he got the record, but when I treasure hunt, I wear gloves. Thank you, Lord Fenton. I appreciate your cooperation. And also, it just says we're not guilty. Let's talk about evidence. For instance, if I could get a set of fingerprints from the scene of a crime which matched those by the fuse, I would know that the crime had been committed by Rasputin. So we have to be careful not to touch the fuse. Otherwise, we have our fingerprints with his. I'm still collecting evidence on that one. He's definitely not to be trusted. Yeah, I agree with you. Expedition. Let's talk about that. Yes, the ship that landed at was 30S-150W was Mr. Lyle's. I say good day, Lord Fenton. Do you buy drop again? Thank you so much, President Teddy. Oh, sorry I had to say that. All right, everyone, put your gloves on. Seriously, we're going to do some treasure hunting. And no, it's not a crime. So let's go ahead and move that there. And let's check out the treasure chest. A book, a hatchet, 30 pistol rounds, a revolver, and a box of cigars. Yeah, smoking kills you, dude. Seriously. Let's move everything else there. Okay, that's pistol rounds. Let's see who else gets it. Oh, yeah, Sherman, you do need some pistols. I mean, bullets. Okay, that's good enough for you. Now, let's go ahead and see what else is around this area. Yeah, we're doing some serious treasure hunting because we're going to need some supplies. Yeah, I'm right. Because if you don't get the supplies, yeah, you're going to run into trouble. And you have to resort to melee weapons, which, against those creeping cactuses I try on a test run, was pretty bad. I'm going to go northeast, see if anything's there. Okay, looks like that's a dead end. I'm going to go this direction. I'll probably have enough time just to talk to one more person, and that's about it. I'm not going to talk who's in charge. That's probably going to be for the next video. And I have not found Mr. Hirsch yet, so it's either going to be Mr. Hirsch if I find this person or someone else. Let's close that. I guess they don't want to be bugged. That is the... Oh, okay, that's the where the mines are at here, so that's good to know. Oh, wow. That's someone else's home I didn't treasure hunt. Which we will, though. Oh, that's a nice place. A really nice place. So let's go in and see who that is. But before we do, let's grab that. I need some more matches. This person don't mind me just borrowing these matches. Yeah, we're borrowing. Or actually treasure hunting. Let's check this out. Oh, wow. It's a weed killer. I'm going to have to pull the weed killer out of my inventory on one of the bags. This one. Reason big is this. Let's go ahead and move it there. And we'll move, of course, the fuel to the weed killer. So, good. We're getting that more filled up. So, if I am in real serious danger, I'll probably use the weed killer on tough plant foes. There's some foes in this game that's plant-based. So, we got ourselves another weapon. Now, let's go ahead and search some more. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is nice silk stuff, though. That's boo. That's terrible. It's not going to keep us warm. So, I'm going to go ahead and check this out. Okay, use cot. Cot can't be used. You can't go to sleep in someone else's bed. Understandable. So, let's see here. Let's move the oil lantern. See if it'll allow me to move it. Okay, looks like oh, good. I get to move. I'll move everything else over there as well, too. Useless. Oh, okay, that's just a gun. Let's check what's inside his chest before talking to a person in the house. All right, absolutely nothing. Now, let's see who this lady is. You see a beautiful woman with sparkling eyes. All right, let's see what she has to say. She greets you in a voice filled with muscularity. Bonjour, please excuse my accent. I have not spoken much English before I come here. No worries. Looking at you in the eyes, she says, my name is Sarah Bernhardt. Nice to meet you. I'm Lord Fenton. What's your job? Job, I believe you mean what I do. My job indeed, my life has always been the stage. I am an actress, but not on Mars. Okay, good. I have tried to perform to entertain Miss Amas here in our settlement, but Of late, I have found more relaxation in pursuing my interests in sculptures and paintings. Oh, I like that a lot, so let's talk about that. Oh, there is much beauty in the works left by the Martians. It is very sad to think that they have passed on. Let's talk about your paintings. She indicates her room. I have very few equipment to use, but I have found that I can still render the beauty of the Martian landscapes even with the few colors I have available. Let's talk about those Martians. She looks sad and says it is a very great tragedy of their loss. I wish that there were some means of saving their race. Sounds like that's another hint there. Color. Like the old masters, I have gathered berries to crush and to make pigments for my paintings. Very resourceful. I have found the berries in Argyle to be most brilliant. Of course, I cannot get to them now. That evil man Rasputin has closed the city to all traffic. Yeah, that dude's been evil. We've been hearing about him a lot. Alright, everyone. We're going to go ahead and do a few more things. Treasure hunting. Okay, that is not useful. We'll leave that there. We'll check everything else out, too. If nothing else is... Okay, we can't go in that building, so that's a no-no. If I don't find anything else, then I'll stop the video. But we did get a lot of information, so knowledge is power and all that. Okay, that's her house, Miss Bernhardt. So, okay, that's the way to the mines. And I think those, let's check what that is. Okay, nothing else is there. I think the big mansion, of course, the Seagull. We're not going to visit that now. So let's go ahead and recap. So I showed the note where I did get the signatures from the, I should say, 2 videos ago. And then, of course, we're allowed into Olympus. So we did get a lot of information from a lot of people. A quest or 2, maybe 3. Then, of course, we did some serious treasure hunting. And next, Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams. We're going to explore more Olympus and hopefully get down into the mines here. This is it for Ultima Worlds of Adventure 2 Martian Dreams Part 8 Olympus video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern games just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and finish up robbing the healer's hut, then the village.